And we are live. Hello, everyone. This hour on Verbling, the next in my Fluency Fundamentals class. In this class, we'll be talking all about holidays. Because it's the start of holidays, so this is a good time to brush up your holiday vocabulary. Let's see. So in this lesson, we'll review keywords to be able to talk about being on holiday and the kinds of things you do when you're there, as well as maybe a wide variety of holiday activities and maybe places that will go on holiday. You will learn to talk about favorite activities, places to go, and much, much more. This is a great class for just general vocabulary or specific exam classes like the IELTS and those kind of things, or just if you want better fluency in general. So all of that and more coming up. Let me just get my name on the board and we will get started. So while I'm waiting for that to open, it seems like the Hangouts are really, really slow these days. I don't know what's going on. I'm having a lot of trouble doing basic things. Let me get my name on the board. And there we go. I'm John Eric, your Verbling teacher for this hour. I'm an American teacher from New York, coming at you today from Lisbon, Portugal, to bring you this class. And by the way, if you click on that link in the Verbling chat window, you can go to my homepage, my profile page, where you can follow me to see all my upcoming group classes, and you can even schedule a private tutoring class with me, where I'll work with you on a personalized learning plan to get you to your goals as soon as possible. Write me a message and I'll find time for you in my schedule and we will get started. Let's take a look at holidays. Ooh, look at all those holiday goers out there. Take a look at that, everyone. If you want a copy of this while we're doing the class, just open this link and open this link and you can see this up close and we can work with it, okay? So, welcome back, Semen. Nice to see you again. Uh-oh, can you hear me okay?
Hi, John.
There we go. Excellent. Nice to have you. And Vicente, nice to see you today. How are you, Vicente?
I am fine, thank you.
Fantastic. And Javier, is that you? Yes, it is. I can see you now, Javier. How are you, Javier?
I'm fine, thank you.
Excellent. And Tanya, how are you, Tanya?
Hi, teacher. I'm fine, thanks.
All right. You? Tanya, are you on holiday yet, Tanya?
No.
No? Oh, this is the wrong class for you. This is all about holidays. But that's all right. You'll get prepared for your holiday. You'll get prepared. Where are these people in the picture, Tanya? Where are they?
In a beach.
Are they in a beach? Or are they on a beach? Or are they at the beach?
In the beach.
They're at the beach.
At the beach. Okay.
At the beach. The reason why they're at the beach is because the beach is a location like, if you picture the map, you could be at work or you could be at the beach. At work is like, these are like the big categories in your life are at. At work is your job. At beach is your leisure time. You can also be at home, where maybe you're sleeping or something like that. You could be at a restaurant. So for those really big categories in life, we tend to use at. Okay. Very good. Before we actually learn the vocabulary words, which we're going to do in just a second, I want everyone to talk about one thing they see in the picture. Tell me one detail that you see in the picture that helps you think about holidays, like what people are doing, or what kinds of people you see, or what kinds of things you see. So, Javier, tell me something you see in the picture that helps you talk about or think about holidays.
There are some people sunbathing.
There are, definitely. There's definitely people out there sunbathing on the sand. That's true. Like the girl under the umbrella near the lighthouse. She's sunbathing.
Yeah.
That's absolutely true. Excellent.
And there are some people playing different games as well, no? Football, I think. No, not football. Running, doing as well castles, sand
Uh-huh.
castles.
Making or building sandcastles. Excellent. Very good. Very good. Let's see, like playing in the sand. And Vicente, what else can you see? Give us another detail, Vicente.
I I see people swimming in the
Uh-huh.
sea.
There's a lot of people swimming in the sea or ocean. We don't really know if it's sea or
Yes.
ocean, one or the other. Yeah.
And a man with a bottle of bottle of water in near of the flag,
Ne-
and
near the what? Near the
the flag.
near
A,
the.
a man
So
with,
there's a man.
yes, it's a man with a bottle of water.
A man with a bottle of water.
Yes,
Oh,
near of the flag.
near the flag.
Yes,
I don't.
and
I don't know if that's a bottle of water, but maybe.
I think
I think
near of the man there
not
is a
near of, not near of, just near. Near the man.
near the man
Right. Tell me about who's near the man. Who or what is near the man?
a dog
Yeah, there's a little dachshund.
and a man with her doctor, another man, and
So let's introduce some holiday words, okay? So the man with the bottle sees
yes,
that he can't bring glass onto the beach. There's a sign. Glass
ah,
is forbidden, right?
yes,
And 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 it's not the man with the it looks like a brother and sister and a dog, and
yes,
she's getting ice cream from an ice cream vendor. There's an ice
and
cream vendor. So these are good vocabulary words.
ice
Ice
cream
cream vendor.
vendor,
Vendor or seller. Ice cream vendor.
ice cream
So,
vendor. Ah,
yeah,
okay, vendor.
he's handing her an ice cream. Okay, very good,
Ah,
very
okay,
good.
okay.
All right, and
And
cement.
other name of vendor or it's
I don't
possible?
know.
No, okay,
Seller, I guess. I don't know. Ice
seller,
cream man.
vendor,
I don't know.
ice cream man. Okay.
Maybe you could say ice cream man, I guess. I don't really know.
Ah, okay, vendor,
I don't
vendor.
go to the beach, so I don't really know. Ice cream man. Cement, what could you add in this picture before we get into the main exercise? What other details do you see? Can you add anything? Particularly
Yes,
words related to holidays. Particularly holiday words.
I see birds sit in the cat's woman.
You see what on the woman's head?
Uh,
What?
Birds. Bird.
There's a bird on the
Bird.
woman's head? Oh, there's a seagull, dude. It's a seagull. It's
Yeah.
a seagull. Like this. Seagull.
And take ice cream
Exactly. It's a hungry
from hand.
seagull.
Yes.
There is a hungry seagull
Seagull.
sitting on her hat,
Seagull.
stealing her ice cream. Stealing her ice cream. Very good.
Yes. And I see one man lie in the desert.
In
No,
the
it's not
sand. In the sand.
lie. Like sand.
Sand. Yeah, you said desert.
Like
It's not a desert. It's the beach full
in
of
the
sand.
sand. I see only he head.
He is buried. He is buried in the sand. Like this. Look at the chat window.
Right.
He's buried in the sand. Yeah, his daughter dug a hole. She's got a little shovel and a pail, and she buried him in the sand. Excellent. Very good. And Giancarlo, what else could you see in this picture that's related to holidays or holiday activities?
Holiday.
What would you say?
Let me see.
You can also talk about the objects that you see.
There is a woman taking a sun bath next to the how do you say?
You say
Fire.
lighthouse.
Lighthouse, exactly.
There's
Next
a woman
to the lighthouse. There is
taking
a
a
woman.
sun bath near the lighthouse. By the way, you can say that, but it might be better to say just sunbathing. There's a woman sunbathing next to the lighthouse.
Okay. There is a woman sunbathing. Yes.
And she's under, or she's near what?
She's near an umbrella.
Yeah, she's got a beach umbrella. That's right.
Beach umbrella.
Excellent.
Yeah.
And Jose, what do you see in the sky in the picture? What's flying in the sky, right in the middle?
Yes. Flying in the sky, I see.
What is that called? Begins with a K.
Kites.
That's right. There's a kite. There's a kite
Yes.
flying in the sky. How do you spell kite?
I see one red kite flying in the sky.
Right above the dog. The dog that's digging a hole in the sand.
Yes.
So we've got seagulls, we've got kites, we've got umbrellas, we've got a lot more going on in the picture. But let's get to the main vocabulary now. Everyone had a chance to do a little talking about the picture, so we're gonna learn for about 10 minutes. We're going to apply for the next 10 to 15 minutes after that with different exercises. Then we are going to speak. We're going to play a little game that'll allow you to use some of the key words you've learned. At the end, we'll try to reflect. So we're going to learn in slide A and slide B. This is slide A. Here are a number of different places where you can spend a holiday. Everyone, just say these words. Repeat after me. Holiday camp. Repeat.
Holiday camp.
Holiday camp.
Good.
Holiday camp.
Youth hostel. Repeat.
Youth
Hostel. Good. Guest house.
Guest
Guest
house.
house.
Good.
House.
Timeshare apartment.
Timeshare apartment.
Apartment.
Basement.
Good. Campsite.
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 Excellent. Self-catering flat.
Self-catering flat.
That's it. Now, let's see if you can figure out what these are. I'm going to give you a definition. See if you can match it to one of these words. If you don't know, make a guess. Okay? So here are the definitions.
Okay.
All right? So let's see. Tanya, why don't you do the first one for us? Make a guess.
Holiday camp. Let me see.
So read the first one for us, and then I'll go back to the previous slide if you want to see the word.
Okay. A place where you can pitch a tent or park a caravan. For me, it's a. Oh my God. Let me see. Campsite?
I think so. A campsite. Well, actually, we're going to find out in just a minute. So hold on to that idea. But I think you're right. Campsite. Okay, very good. And let's see. And Vicente, read number 2 for us and give us your guess.
Flat with your rent, you cook for yourself.
And 1 second, I'll put those words back.
I think is timeshare apartment.
Timeshare apartment. Okay, we'll find out in just a minute. I'll put that down for now. Give me a second. I have to open the door for my cat. Hold on just a second. I'll be right back, everyone. 1 moment. I guess it's time to use the litter box because he's standing at the door giving me a very nasty look, so I had to open the door for him. My cat. Everyone ignore my cat. Hey, let's say hello to Allison. Hello, Allison. Or Allison. How do I say your name?
Alison.
Allison. Where are you from, Allison?
I am from Brazil.
From Brazil. Welcome to class, Allison. Okay, so we're learning all the basic words you need to talk about holidays. Before you came in, we looked at some vocabulary by describing this picture, and now we're going to learn specific words. I've got the first set for you here, and you're going to match these up with a definition. Okay, we're doing this together. We're going to match these up. We're going to have 2 slides of key vocabulary that we're going to practice, and then we're going to do a little speaking activity or a game where we try to use this in an active way. Okay, so far we have 2 guesses. Number 1, what happened to Allison? I was just talking to him and he disappeared. What happened? I'm explaining the class and the guy disappeared. Oh my God. Why do I bother? Okay, so we had Tanya and Vicente. So, Javier, what about the third? What do you think?
Like a hotel, but cheaper and with fewer services.
Good. Not hotel, but
Hotel.
hotel.
Like a hotel. Yeah. Do you pronounce the H or not? Hotel? No. Hotel.
You do pronounce the H, yes, but the stress is on the second syllable.
Okay, yeah.
Hotel.
But cheaper, I'm gonna say youth hostel.
Youth
Youth.
hostel. I think that's a good guess. We'll go over the answers in just a minute, okay? And Giancarlo, the fourth?
Cheap accommodation mainly for young people with perhaps 10 or more people sleeping in bunk beds in one room. It's
Remember, you can use any answer you like because we haven't said which are correct and which are incorrect. Okay? You can.
okay. It's a youth hostel, I think.
This one sounds more like a youth hostel, doesn't it? I think so too. So we'll have to change number 3, I guess. All right, Jose. Did I do you already? Jose, number 5.
Yes. Okay, number 5.
A place.
A place providing holiday accommodation in little chalets or flats with restaurants, bars, swimming pools, and lot of other facilities and entertainment.
By the way, chalets.
Chalets.
or
Chalets.
flats. Yeah.
Chalets.
Okay.
Chalets. I
So,
think the answer is a holiday camp.
holiday camp. Why do you think so? Why do you say holiday camp? Just out of curiosity. By the way, I think you're right.
Because
you're right,
I
but
think it is a place where there are a lot of chalets or flats in this place, around this place.
Okay, yeah. And maybe a holiday camp will have those facilities too. Okay, very good. And Semen, can you do the last one for us?
Yes. Accommodation with one owns, say, 26 part of and so has the right to stay there for 2 weeks every year.
So listen to how I say some of these words because the intonation of your voice is really important in this sentence. Say means for example. So I would say the sentence like this. Accommodation which one owns, say a 26 part of, and so, and therefore, has the right to stay there for 2 weeks every year. In other words, a place which you own, for example, a little tiny part of, and as a result, you have the right to stay there for 2 weeks every year. So that definition is a little bit idiomatic. Okay, say means for example, and a 26 part of is just an example of the degree of ownership that you might have. All right, that makes sense? Is that clear? Or you have any questions about that definition? Okay, so what do you think?
I think it's timeshare apartment.
I think you're right. And by the way, what makes you think that? I think you're right, but why? What was the clue that gave it away?
Why?
Yeah.
Because like I share in time in there, but not always. Only 2 weeks or yeah.
Exactly. The 2 weeks a year gives it
like
away.
Apartment where I don't live.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh yeah.
Exactly. Okay, good. Let's see the real answers. So we have 2 timeshare, number 2 and number 6. They can't both be right. And we had campsite for number 1, youth hostel for number 3, and youth hostel for number 4. So number 3 and 4 can't both be youth hostel. Okay, let's take a look. Here are the answers. So number 3 was a guest house, not a youth hostel. Like a hotel, Javier, like a hotel, but cheaper and with fewer services. A guest house is like a simplified hotel, a guest house. Okay? In this terminology, a guest house. And number 2 was a self-catering flat. Right? A flat which you own, you cook for yourself. Self-catering, you provide the food, you rent the apartment, but there's no special services. You provide the cooking and the food and all of that. So that's number 2. Any questions about this vocabulary, class? Any questions? No?
No.
Okay.
Thank
If
you.
it's clear,
Yeah.
it's clear, then it's clear. Excellent.
It is.
Excellent. Slide B has to do with activities. So what I want you to do is decide whether you use go or do or nothing to name those activities. Javier, the first activity. Let's go kind of from the left down, and then we're going to go from the left down, then the right in the middle down, and then the right side down. So we'll always go top to bottom, left to right. Javier?
Top. So top on the left, yeah.
Top left.
Top left. Sunbathe.
Okay, is it go, do, or just sunbathe with nothing?
Or just sunbathe.
Just sunbathing. Okay. Sunbathing. Okay, excellent. Giancarlo, the second one on the left.
The second one, it's swimming, but it's go swimming.
Second on the left. So going down from sunbathing. Sorry, going down.
Going down. Okay.
Yeah. What would you call that?
Driving.
Okay, but is it go, do, or just driving? Remember, these are leisure activities. These are things you do on holiday. You drive to the store, but if you have time off, what might you do for leisure?
For leisure is go driving, maybe.
Go driving. Okay, we'll find out in a moment. I'll put an answer there in the chat window. Okay, going down from there, Jose. Going down from there,
Yes.
what do we have? So this is the
Go
bottom left.
the bottom left. Okay. Go on holidays or
To go on holidays.
Holiday.
Yeah, it's a pretty good guess, actually. Yeah, okay, we'll go with that. So that's bottom left, and we'll say go on holiday. You can say holiday, singular, to go on holiday.
go on holiday. Okay, singular.
Okay, we'll find out in a moment. Tanya, the top middle picture.
Do swimming. No, I'm swimming.
Do swimming. We'll find out in a moment whether it's go or do. We'll find out. Vicente, below swimming to the left. So middle left.
Do skiing?
Do skiing. Okay,
Skiing?
we'll find out in a moment if it's do or go. We'll find out. I want you to just hear guesses first. Cement, the middle right. What activity is that in the middle right?
Go hiking.
Go hiking. Very good. So when you go for a long walk, you go for a hike. Javier, back to you for, let me see where we are, for the middle bottom. Back to you for the middle bottom, Javier.
Climbing or going climbing?
Okay, so middle bottom, whoops, go climbing, like this. Excellent. Giancarlo, top right.
Go sightseeing.
Go sightseeing. Very good. Sightseeing. Okay.
No, but it's go sightseeing. I think so.
Yeah. Okay. We'll find out in a moment. Jose, middle right. Middle right, Jose. What do you think, Jose? Middle right?
Middle right, I think go hiking.
Middle right, not the. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry. Right. Far right. Middle.
Right.
Middle far right. Middle far right. It's bicicletas.
Yes, it's clear. Go on walking or
walking. They're not on feet.
Go on riding.
Driving. I don't know about that. They're not in a car.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
Go on trip or go on tour or go on excursion.
It's got to be one of those. We'll put go on tour for now. Then we'll see. We'll see.
Think
hang on.
The most appropriate word is go touring or go tripping. Go touring.
Okay, relax. We'll find out in just 2 seconds. Wait, hold on. Remember, it's bikes. That's the key. Tanya, the last one on the right, bottom right.
Do camp?
Do camping. You like the word do, Tanya. You say it a lot. Right. You like the word do. You don't like the word go for some reason. Do? By the way, not camp, but camping as an action.
Camping. Okay.
Okay. These are your guesses in the chat window. Let's find out if you're right. Here we go. Now you can see the answers. So not do camping, but go camping.
Go camping, yes.
Exactly.
I'm wrong.
Go camping. Jose, go touring. Jose.
Yes, go touring.
Go touring.
Go touring.
Giancarlo, either do or go. You can do some sightseeing or you can go sightseeing.
Yes, do.
Okay, you've got a choice there. It's
for example, John, let's do some sightseeing.
Let's do some sightseeing. There you go.
Okay.
Okay, so these are the collocations when you use do or go with an activity. All these are one or the other, except sunbathe. You can always do some of anything. You can always do some sunbathing or do some swimming. You can always do some of everything.
Jonah, a question. Is possible to say going to swim?
You can say go swimming. And
going to swim?
Going to swim, that's But that's different.
It's different. Okay.
Yeah, because going to swim would be like talking about the future. Tomorrow I'm going to swim.
Okay. 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 Okay.
That's like talking about a specific action in the future at a likely time.
Yes.
Tomorrow
It's
at
clear.
12 o'clock I'm going to swim, and after
It's
that I'm
clear.
going to have a meeting.
Okay.
But if you want to talk about leisure in general, use a gerund. Don't use the verb. The gerund is
Go swimming.
go
Okay.
swimming. So these have a collocation. A collocation means a simple verb like do or go, and the gerund, which means that you're using the ing form. Okay? So you got those. Sunbathe, you just sunbathe. There's no do or go. I'm sunbathing. But I can go swimming. I can go for a drive. Earlier, I think we had said, what did we say earlier? We said go driving, but you could also say go for a drive. Like when you're going to walk or drive a car, you can always go for. Or you can even go for a hike, actually. You can go for a ride, go for a drive, go for a hike. So to sum up, okay, you can always do some. That's the first one that applies to pretty much everything. You can always do some. You can always go for a something, like go for a walk, go for a ride. And what else did I say? And you can always, there was another one too. Other than that, you're using do or go plus the gerund. Okay, so there's a little summary of what we're seeing in slide B in the chat window. Those are your choices. Do some, go for a, or do or go plus gerund. 3 possibilities. Okay, now that you have that, let's see. Oh, there's one more thing we should learn in terms of language. I just want you to quickly read through these sentences and just tell me if everything is clear. So Javier, first sentence for us. Just read it, and if there's any questions, let me know.
I'd like to book a single double room with a cot.
Any questions? What's a cot?
What's a cot? Yeah.
You know what a cot is?
I don't know.
I don't know.
A cot is an extra bed, but it's usually a temporary bed that can fold up. So you don't have to pay for a bigger room. You can just put a cot there. It doesn't cost anything extra. Okay, so like a temporary foldable bed is a cot. Okay, Giancarlo, next sentence.
Yes. I'd like a room with a shower, a color TV, and a view of the sea.
Say color again. Color.
Color.
Yeah, that's it. Okay, and a view of the sea. So what does this room obviously have? A nice big...
a balcony maybe, or
maybe a balcony, yeah.
Maybe a window.
Maybe a big French window, one of those windows that goes all the way to the ground that you can open up. Absolutely. Good. And Jose, can you read the next one?
Okay. What time do you serve breakfast?
Right. Who are you asking this question to, probably?
What time do you serve breakfast? And the
Don't say your wife.
No, the self service, no?
Not self-service, the room service.
The room service, sorry. The room service.
Yeah, you're probably on the phone calling room service, or maybe you're at the reception asking about room service. Okay.
The room service asks me what time do you serve breakfast?
No, you asked the room service.
Sorry, I asked to the room service. Okay.
Right. And Tanya, the next one.
Am I too late for dinner to get something to eat?
Okay. So again, this could be room service, or you could be asking at the restaurant. And Vicente, the next one. Read the next one for us.
Is service included?
What does that mean? Is service included? Are we talking about food now, or something else?
Something else. I think
Something else.
for the clean the clothes or
No, not actually.
no
Service
or
here.
other service
Service
included.
here means gratuity or
Ah,
tip. So if you
okay.
say is service included, you're asking should I leave a tip, right? Which is money.
Uh,
If service is included, that means that the hotel gives a higher pay to the hotel workers. If they don't give a higher pay, like you're at a cheaper hotel, you are expected to tip. And for example, in a restaurant, they might do the same thing. In a hotel restaurant, they might pay the wait staff more than a regular restaurant. And they'll say service is included. We automatically charge you 10 or 15% extra automatically, so you don't need to tip. It's already included. Okay?
John,
okay.
amenities is a similar word, no?
Amenities. Amenities could be anything, though. Amenities
Okay.
could be any extra service.
Yes.
Anything extra is an amenity. So when they say service included, that means do I tip or have you already charged me for the tip? It's always you who pay, but they could subtract it first so that you don't have to. Because, for example, if you go to a fancy restaurant, they don't want you giving less than, say, 15%. So they just charge you directly in the bill, right? So you have no choice. You have to pay. If you go to a cheap restaurant, they want you to go there, and they don't want to scare you. So they just they let you decide how much you pay. So that's what that means. So then, can you read the next one?
Could I have a call at 7:30, please?
Right. Who are you talking to there? What kind of call is this, do you think?
It's like a good time for me for calling.
For calling? Look, there's a little pillow
calling.
in the picture next to that sentence. So what kind of call is it? Imagine you're calling the reception. What do you want reception to do at 7:30? Is it a phone call? Class, help him out. Is it a phone call we're talking about here?
No, it's a wake-up call.
It's a wake-up call. Exactly. So that means that reception is going to... Oops, that's loud. That's the wake-up call from Jose. Let me mute you for a second, Jose. So it's like having them. They're going to be your alarm. You don't need to set your alarm. They're going to call you. Okay. Let's go back to the beginning. Let's finish this, and then we're going to play a little game with some of this vocabulary. Okay. So Javier, the next one.
Yeah. Could we have dinner in our room, please?
And again, you're talking to
the reception or room service reception, probably. No?
Yeah, exactly. Okay, the next one, Giancarlo.
The tea making machine in my room isn't working.
So who are you calling?
The tea maybe guest service.
Yeah, I guess it could be either reception or room service to tell them. It's probably reception.
Yes.
This is what Jose would say, the amenities in your room. One of the amenities isn't working. Maybe you have a mini bar. Maybe you have this thing, a tea's made, which is British English. In America, we say tea maker, or just kettle. The kettle is where you heat the water, so it's not working. Okay? And Jose, the next. Hello, Jose? Going once, going twice. Jose has stepped away. Tanya, the next one.
I'd like an extra pillow, please.
Okay. So again, this is probably reception. You can see a pillow on the right side of the screen. That's a pillow. almohada, I think.
Uh-huh. Yes.
Okay. Vicente, next.
I like to make a call to New Zealand, please.
Yeah, who are you talking to here?
The telephonist or receptionist.
You're calling the reception, and they're going to put you through to an outside line because you probably can't call directly from your phones. They have to patch you through to the outside line to make the call. So they'll place it for you. And in the window, you can see place a call for someone. You place a call for me. Okay, and cement, the next one.
Okay.
Keep going, cement.
Sorry to bother you. What?
Sorry to bother you. What? I don't know who that is.
Sorry to bother you, but
I'm actually not sure exactly who's saying that to whom. Oh, wait, they go together, Cement. Look. What time do you like the rooms to be vacated by? You're talking to the reception because when you rent a room, when you book a hotel room, you normally have to leave because at 12 o'clock, who comes in at 12 o'clock the next day? You always have to leave for them. Who's the person who comes in the next day to the room? The people who clean everything, right? What are they called? Do you know?
I don't
I
really.
don't know what they call.
So you've got usually the housekeeper, housekeeper, the hotel maids, or the cleaning service. Different words for this. Service. Okay, so that's probably those two. You're probably talking to the housekeeper or the maid or whatever, the maid service. I say maid, but it doesn't have to be women, so we don't really use the word maid anymore. And then imagine they open the door, they knock on the door. Oh, sorry to bother you, but you have to leave. You only paid until 12 o'clock, right? You always have to leave so they can clean the room. And the last one, I'm afraid there's something wrong with the, could you have a look at it? So maybe you're talking about the amenities. Now, let's see if you can remember some of these words. I'm going to give you, give me a second here. I'm going to jump ahead and let's see. Give me a second here. Well, is this the one that I want you to do? I want you to give me an alternate form of these sentences, okay? So, read it and tell me which of the words, particularly the words in B, in slide B, that you could use to replace something that you see in the sentence. So, for example, Giancarlo, read sentence 1 and tell me, is there another expression we could use?
Sentence B?
Sentence number 1, and this relates to slide B, which you saw here.
Okay.
Okay, so these are expressions, and what I want you to do is tell me, is there another way to say? Read sentence number 1 and tell me, is there an alternate form of that sentence?
They went canoeing in the Dordogne last year.
Okay, what's another way to say that?
They do some canoeing?
They did some canoeing.
They did in past, yeah.
They did some canoeing. That's it. Very good. Okay. And let's see, Javier, what about you? Have you ever been windsurfing? What else could you say?
Have you ever been windsurfing? Have you ever done windsurfing or no?
Have you ever done?
No, done. Have you
yes,
ever
yes. Good.
done?
Have you ever done any windsurfing?
Okay. Have you ever done any windsurfing?
Why do I need to say any here?
Because it's a question, no?
Exactly. Do some windsurfing is for a statement. As a question, have you ever done any windsurfing? Excellent. Tanya, what about number 3?
Yes. I love going sailing.
Is there another way to say that?
I love sailing.
I love sailing. Just get rid of going, and it's okay. You could also say it without. Here, you could not say, I love doing some sailing. It sounds weird. But you could say, I love sailing. Excellent. Very good. Semen, what about 4?
He spends too much time fishing.
Can you think of an alternative?
Like he be fishing.
He what?
I don't know.
He spends too much time.
He fishing.
Well, it already says fishing, so we have to give an alternative. Could you say, Semen, he spends too much time going fishing? Does that sound okay?
Going fishing.
Yeah.
I think yes. He spends too much time going fishing.
Going fishing. You could. Just because you have one gerund doesn't mean you can't have 2. Here, you could. You could say he spends too much time going fishing. You could not say he spends too much time doing fishing. You could not say he spends too much time doing some fishing. Because you can't have too much and then some. They don't go together. But you could say he spends too much time going fishing. That's okay. Okay, very good, very good. Jose, what about number 5?
Okay, John. It's quite expensive. Go for a shop in Rome.
It's quite expensive to go for a shop. Not to go for a shop, but to go. To go
shopping in Rome.
Good. There's more than one correction. You could say either quite expensive to go shopping, or I guess you could say it's quite expensive to go for a shopping trip, but that sounds a little bit weird. So I guess just going shopping is best. All right. And Giancarlo, number 6.
I enjoy going touring at the weekends.
Going touring at the weekends. Or at weekends, not at the. By the way, weekends. British English, at weekends. American English, on the weekends. So you have to decide if you're using British or American English, but you cannot say at the weekends. For some reason, they don't say that. So your choices are, I enjoy going touring on the weekends, or I enjoy going touring at weekends. Not at the weekends. Don't ask me why, but they don't say that. Okay, very good, very good. Now, we're going to run out of time here, so you have some other exercises you can try on your own on slides 11, 12. 12 is a really good one, by the way. It's spotting the mistakes. And 13. All of these you can do. You can correct yourself by looking at the answers at the end of the document. They're not there yet, but I'll be happy to put them there for you. But what I'd like you to do is to play the banana game. Choose a word from today. Use it in a sentence, but replace the word with banana. The aim of the game is for each team. Maybe we got 6 people, we could have 2 teams. The aim of the game is for each team member to write down the same banana word as their teammates in class. For every word that matches, the team gets a point. So I'm going to create the teams really quickly here. Let's see. On my screen, I see, let's do it like this here. I see Javier, Giancarlo, and Jose. Give your team a name. Javier, Giancarlo, and Jose. Pick something. Pick an animal that represents you.
An animal, maybe the seagulls.
On holidays team would be?
The holidays, well, be more specific. I need an animal. You know, you got like the Denver Broncos or, you know, the
The
Philadelphia
seals.
Eagles. The Seals.
The
Okay.
seals.
Team
Yeah.
one is the Seals. Tanya, Vicente, and Cement. What's your team called? Tanya, Vicente, and Cement. Give me an animal for your team.
Oh God.
Something that represents you.
Yeah, go.
The Eagles. Fantastic. It's the
Eagle.
Seals against the Eagles. Okay, here's the game. You say a sentence and you replace the keyword with banana. And then I see if the other two team members have the same point. If you have the same word, you get a point. Then we'll add them up. Okay? So here's an example. I'll give you an example. I love going for a banana. I love going for a banana every time I'm in California. I love going for a banana every time that I'm in California because there's that wonderful what's it called? The PCE, the Pacific Coast Highway that goes all along the coast. So, what word is the banana word in my sentence? I love going for a banana every time I'm in California.
Drive.
I'm hearing drive.
No, I like going for banana. I love going for. I mean, to have a good time, maybe to relax.
So you have to replace banana with a word. So I love going for a
vacation.
For a vacation. Okay, California. Okay, and the answer is I love going for a drive. That's what I was trying to say. I love going for a drive every time I'm in California because the PCE is a wonderful highway that goes along the coast. Do you see what I did there? I gave you the clue. The PCE, Pacific Coast Highway, is the highway that goes along the coast. What do you do on a highway? You can drive on the highway. And the recreational activity is to go for a drive. That's how the game is played. All right? Seals, you're up first. Who's going to be the first to do the sentence? Who wants to go first? Javier, Giancarlo, or Jose? Who's first? Nobody?
Maybe.
Okay.
Giancarlo.
I love.
Wait. Oh, who's going first? Jose or Giancarlo? Who's going first here?
Jose, I think so.
Okay. So the Seals, and this is Jose. Go for it, Jose.
I love going banana every week.
You got to give us a little more information. I love going banana every week.
I enjoy doing this activity.
I don't know if I figured that out. I need a little bit more context. Okay, but that's okay. We'll see it. Giancarlo, Javier, write your answer in the chat window. What does banana mean in this sentence?
Shopping, maybe.
I love going shopping every week. So, Giancarlo says shopping.
I'm gonna say climbing.
Okay, and Javier said climbing. So you see the problem there, Jose. The problem there is we have no idea.
Yes, because you don't have enough context to think about what is the correct word.
It's true, and in fact, we have to do something. I think what I'll do is I'll give you the key word, and you have to create a sentence for it. What was the word you were thinking of, Jose?
Swimming.
Swimming. Oh, you just had to mention pool. Oh, it's the pool. Right now, the Seals are at 0. Okay.
Oh my goodness.
So now, in the Eagles, ladies first. Now, hang on a second, Tanya. I'm going to give you. I'm going to give you a secret word. I think it'll be a little bit easier if I give you a word. You create the sentence. Okay. You create the sentence, but I will give you the word. Give me just a second. And your secret word is in the chat window. Give me just a second. Yeah, okay, here it is. Can you see your secret word in the chat window, Tanya? Click on the Google chat.
Google. Okay,
Click on the
let me
Google.
see.
Don't say it.
Okay.
Okay, very good. So say your sentence for the Eagles.
Okay, let me see.
Your bananas.
Okay, I love bananas with my kids and oh my God.
Give us a little more context.
Yes, I know. I love bananas with my kids. At the weekends.
At weekends.
At weekends.
At weekends. No the. At weekends.
Okay. At weekends. At weekends. What else?
Anything else you could say without giving it away? Like what you like to do there, or when you go, or anything like that. I love. By the way, Tanya, let's say I love going bananas with my kids at weekends. It's better to use the go.
Okay. Yes. I love going bananas with my kids at weekends because there I can play with them and enjoy a lot.
Okay, because I can play with them and they enjoy it a lot. Enjoy it a lot. Oops. Let me put that in the chat window for you. Okay, we're doing a little better this time because it makes we got a little more context to make it easy. Eagles. There's your sentence. What is the banana word? Vicente, what does banana mean here?
Cycling? I don't know. Cycling.
Oh, make a guess. You have to say something or there's no points. Well, you keep thinking. Semen. Okay, going hiking. Okay, hiking. And Semen, what's your guess? What's your guess, Semen?
Camping.
Camping.
Going
okay.
Camping.
And Tanya, what was? Say the sentence now with the real word, not with banana.
Okay. I love going camping with my kids at weekends because there I can play with them and enjoy it a lot.
Eagles get 1 point. Congratulations. Yes. Congratulations. Okay. Let's give before we go, let's give the seals one more chance. Okay?
Okay, me please. Yeah.
Okay. Giancarlo. Okay, give me a second, and I'm going to give you a secret word. So open Google Chat, okay? And your secret word. Let's do a really hard one. Let's make it difficult. Let's give you a challenging one. Let's see, what can we do here? Oh yeah, I'm going to give you. Okay, this is not so hard. I think you'll get it. Do you see your secret word, Giancarlo?
Okay, let me see it. Yes, I got it.
Okay, so create a banana sentence.
Every time I rent a banana in this beautiful banana, I can meet many young people.
I can meet many young people. Good. I can meet many young people. I think that's a pretty good clue. Every time I rent a banana. Every time I rent a banana in this beautiful banana. Is that right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Seals, this is JC for Giancarlo, and the sentence is there in the chat window. Javier and Jose, what does banana mean?
It's a holiday camp.
Okay, so we have holiday camp. Okay, and Jose, what's your guess? What do you think, Jose?
Remember, guys, the clue is young people.
Young people.
Please, hijos.
It's
Young
not
people.
fair.
Concentrate,
Go
Jose.
touring.
Go touring. Come on, you don't have to be young to go touring. Giancarlo, what's the real sentence?
Youth hotel. Youth hotel.
Youth hostel. Say, read the sentence for us. Read the sentence for us. Every time
Every time I rent a youth hostel in this beautiful hostel, I can meet many young people.
Okay, very good. I would just say every time I rent, for hostels, we probably would rent a room or a bed. I'm going to say a bed in this case, because sometimes you share rooms. In this beautiful youth hostel, I can meet many people. Seals, for today, your score is still 0. The Eagles have it. The Eagles have it this time. But don't worry.
Yeah.
You'll have a second chance. You'll have a second chance on Friday when we play.
Okay, I'll be here.
You have a rematch when we play the banana game this Friday in language games. You'll have a second chance. And we can even use some of this holiday vocabulary. That'll be one of our categories. Okay? You will get your revenge on Friday, Giancarlo. Don't worry. Don't worry.
Okay.
All right. Have a great day, everyone. I'll be back tomorrow at 10
Thank
GMT
you.
Okay, same to you.
for Hot Topics.
Take care.
And read the description, you'll see what it is, and 11 for the next Business Basics class where we continue talking about whistleblowing. And this time you're going to blow the whistle on someone. Bye for now,
Okay.
everyone.
Bye.
See you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.